write down any steps, you can write down steps, okay, for 6.3, adding, subtracting rational expressions. So the first thing I would do if you're writing this down, and I read it, so rational expressions. So you are still going to factor the denominator. The numerator is kind of optional, okay? If it seems like your answers that you're getting are way too big, then you have to do it. But it's not always necessary, because what would happen is we are going to end up distributing back out the numerator anyway, okay? So I'm going to put here that you would factor the denominator, and then you can do the numerator too. It is optional, okay? Sometimes I do it anyway, because the steps are just easy, okay? Then the second thing you do is you get common denominators by multiplying by the missing factor on the numerator and denominator of each term. So get common denominators by multiplying by the missing factor on the numerator and denominator of each term. Okay. You can keep your denominators, because now that they're common and we keep them the same, they can stay factored. Okay. But the numerators now cannot stay factored anymore, because they're going to be added together. So we actually have to, in the next step, distribute out numerator term, I guess numerator factors, to add / subtract together, or add subtract with other expression, and keep your denominator factored. Okay, so let's distribute out the numerator to add, subtract with the other expression. So we'll distribute out our two numerators, then we can add and subtract them. We keep the denominator factored, and we keep a common denominator as well, right? We don't add our denominators together, we only add the numerators together. And then the last one is you now need to refactor the numerator and simplify. Okay, now why would I have to refactor it when it was factored before? Well, when it was factored out, I now needed to distribute it, right, with the other one, and now I have a totally new expression that has to be factored. Okay, so sometimes it helps to factor the numerator. That's the part that's optional. Sometimes you can just leave it the same, but either way, when you times it by that missing term, it does have to get distributed out. Okay, any questions about these items? Don't forget non-permissible values at the end, right? So we'll talk about those. We've kind of already went over those a little bit. Okay.